When I was a little girl, one of my most favorite things to do in the whole entire world was to dance with my daddy. My mom told me that every time your daddy would come home from work or would come into the kitchen, you would raise your hands up to him and climb up on his feet, and you just wanted to dance with your daddy. And she would take so many pictures of me dancing with my daddy. And I think those are some of my most favorite pictures because of what they symbolize. I believe that God has the same heart for us, and how he desires for us just to dance with him. But sometimes we grow up and we get on our own journey, and we just desire to have everyone else's dance. We just feel like everyone else's dance looks better than ours, and we just wonder, like, why isn't this happening for me? Why isn't this happening in my life? If I've prayed for this, if I'm following God, like, why hasn't he given me these things? And I believe that's when Satan really likes to sink his claws in with the curse of comparison, to keep our eyes so focused on everybody else's dance and not our own. But there was a moment in my season of brokenness where I just cried out to God, just so frustrated with the disappointment that my life had given me. And I just felt like I heard him speak to my heart, and he just said, "Ashley, Elizabeth, like, I know this is hard, but you've got to trust me in this. Your life, I have such a beautiful dance mapped out for you, but you just got to trust me. You've got to learn how to look at me. Stop looking at everyone else and their journey. Just look at me." And in that moment, there was this peace that came over me, and I can't quite explain it, but I just know that burden that I was carrying for so long with the brokenness and the disappointment, it was lifted, and I just learned how to trust God and how he desires for me just to look at him and not anyone else. But this Father's Day, I thought it would be so cool if we took one of those pictures from my childhood, and I was able to create a beautiful picture frame with that picture, because I believe we need a daily reminder that is what God desires for us, just to look at him in this dance that we call life, just to get so wrapped up and lost in the plans that he has for us, not to look to everybody else's dance and desire to have what they have, but just to look at our own. And a dear friend of mine / family member, he found this mirror that somebody was getting rid of, and it had this big wooden frame around it, and he said, "Miss Ashley, this just reminded me of you. Something about it reminded me of you." And I looked at it and I thought, well, it isn't quite what my style, or something that I have in my home. It doesn't match anything, but there is something that I love about this mirror and the frame that it's in. So this Father's Day, we are going to take that mirror and that frame, and we are going to convert it into a picture frame to wrap around one of these beautiful images of me and my daddy dancing, But there's a scripture, and it really hit my heart when I was thinking about this lesson that we were going to do, because a lot of children in today's world are growing up in fatherless homes. And it's heartbreaking because they didn't get to experience the blessings that I got to experience all my life with my daddy dancing with me. But it was in Psalm 68, and it's Psalm 68, 4 and 5. And it says, "Sing to God, sing praise to his name. Exalt him who rides on the clouds. His name is the Lord, and rejoice before him. A father to the fatherless and a defender of the widows is God in his holy dwelling." So my heart's desire this Father's Day is to speak to all of those who had those fathers that took that role and showing you what the Father's heart looked like, but also to speak to the people that grew up in fatherless homes to tell you that even though you may not have had someone to raise you, a man to take that responsibility, that you still have a father, and his name is God, and he loves you more than anything in this world. So this Father's Day, you still have a father to celebrate and to honor. And my heart's wish is that you would learn that you would be able to do that. I love you so much, and I can't wait to show you what this frame is going to look like.
You steady me, slow and sweet. We sway, take the lead, and I will follow. Finally ready now to close my eyes and just believe that you won't lead me where you don't go. When my faith gets tight and my hope seems lost, you spin me round and around and remind me of that song, the one you wrote for me, and we dance. And we dance. And I've been told to pick up my sword and fight for love. Little did I know that love had won for me. Here in your arms, you're still my heart again. I'll breathe you in like I've never breathed till now. When my faith gets tight and my hope seems lost, you spin me around and around and remind me of that song, the one you wrote for me, and we dance. Oh, we dance. Oh, when we dance, we dance. Oh, we dance, just you and me. And I will lock eyes with the one who's ransomed me, the one who gave me joy for morning. And I will lock eyes with the one who's chosen me, the one who set my feet to dancing. Oh, I will lock eyes with the one who's ransomed me, the one who gave me joy for morning. And oh, I will lock eyes with the one who's chosen me, the one who set my feet to dancing. Oh, when we dance. Oh, we dance. Oh, we dance, we dance. Oh, we dance, just you and me. It's nice to know I'm not alone. I've found my home here in your arms. It's nice to know I'm not alone. I've found my home here.